Tesla update here on the 5th. So something's happening here with the market. This ran all the way up here to 235, higher than I thought. I sold all my options around here, bought back my puts that I sold, and I added some puts here because I was just going by the plan that I laid out in the video, thinking this is 5 waves. So this went farther than I thought, and so I added a new count that is possible. This didn't come down to the 0.5 fib. This is possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if this were to hit 245, that would be wave 3. And I don't think this is going to happen now. I'm just going to tell you right now, but third wave, fourth wave. Remember the 1.61 fib of this is at 261. This would go probably, based on the length of all this, maybe not all the way to 261, but 261 is a 1.61 fib. So that was the count that I was potentially looking at after we got this huge move. But what happened today? We made a gap here at 220. And remember the move that I pointed out was ABC. So this could still be A. We retrace to the 0.5 fib. This is probably pretty likely still, because nobody thinks it's going to happen. Everyone said we blasted off, and now all of a sudden we're coming back down here. But 218 is the 0.5 fib. So what if the market, which it's doing right now, sells off down here to the gap at 451? That'd be 2% lower. We'll see what happens. So we're kind of waiting on this, I guess. QQQ could either be, it could be this still, or ABC. It could be an ABC move up, or this was a C wave right here, and we're making a 5th wave down. Like this. Let me zoom out here. So remember, this would actually only be the 3rd wave, or it'd be the 5th wave. So this right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This would be the 4th wave, and then a 5th wave down. So if that happens, Tesla's going to 218, maybe lower. Who knows? If this ends up going higher, then Tesla might make that 5th wave higher. I'm leaning towards the downside, just because it went to the very top of this supply zone. It actually came outside of it by 9 cents. I'm assuming the algos know that people think that this is the demand zone, and they probably have stops right here. I'm not sure 100%, but anyway. So there's a gap here now, and this took 8 days. So I'm thinking, if you look at the hourly, we're at the very top of the zone too. Another reason why it makes sense. A up, B into next Friday maybe. C, and you can see that kind of goes along with the standard deviations. So C up here, like that. Maybe up to like 250. And this is looking very, very likely now. Let's zoom in here. Yeah, that's looking very, very likely. That's looking like an impulse move. So this is probably going to end up being, let's see where an A wave we need to go to. Well, the overall move is going to go to 220. So don't be surprised if this hits the gaps right here at 219. Don't be surprised if this hits like 225-ish today. Get rid of this. So 225, and we're right there. So a little bit higher. I mean, 225.50 would be my target for this A wave. It's a little bit high. And that takes it outside of the supply zone. And then who knows? We'll probably get some kind of like move like this. Where is my? We'll probably get something like this into next week. This is on the 1 minute. And honestly, I'll probably sell a put at 225, and then I'll load up on the B wave. So I will look to sell down here, and then load up over here, and then sell down here, and then rebuy calls. If this plays out how I think it's going to. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think this is starting to look more and more like it is. And look at this, QQQ selling off now. This is looking very, very much like it's going to come down here to 220 to 218. That's it for now. I will do an update later.